Hello guys, you're welcome once more to METH. If you're new to the channel, you're highly welcome. Do well to subscribe to the channel and share the link on the channel to some students out there. Alright, so let's look at today's question. It says, state the domain of we have f of x as was square root of x minus 5 and f of x as the inverse of x minus 2 and f of x as the inverse of square root of x minus 3. So when we say domain, okay, what do we mean by domain? Domain simply means, okay, the domain of any relation is such that, you want to find, the sets of values of x in that relation. For instance, in this, we want to find the set of value of what x here. We want to find the set of value of x here. We want to also find the set of value of x here. Now, when you have a function, okay, like this, say the function you have as square root of x, okay, your domain, okay, is such that you simply say x is greater than or equal to 0, okay. So whenever you have square roots, okay, like you have the square root here, you want to use your greater than or equal to sign. All right, so we find the domain here. Now, the domain of this relation is such that we should have our what? Okay, since we have x here, but here we have x minus 5, so we are going to say our x minus 5 should be what, greater than or equal to 0, just like in this case. X here is greater than or equal to 0, so the domain of the square root of x minus 5 is such that we want to know the values of x when x minus 5 is greater than or equal to what? 0. So let's solve this and see what that gives us. So our x, okay, we are going to what? Add 5 to both sides. All right. So we are going to have, okay, so this is going to be x minus 5 plus 5 is 0. So we are greater than or equal to 0 plus 5 is 5. Now, how do we write this? So for the first one, okay, since x is greater than or equal to 5, so the domain here for the first one is going to be, okay, we have x, okay, is what? Greater than or equal to 5. Okay, this is how you represent it. Okay, now for the second one, we have a function, an inverse function. Okay, now how do we solve for this? Of course, remember, now for this, when you have, say, 1 over x, the domain is such that x is not equal to 0. Okay, so this is what you have to always have in mind. So now to solve this, we want to find, the values of x such that, we have, x minus 2 is not equal to 0. So what it means is we are going to say this is x minus 2. We are going to use not equal to 0. So I want to know, the sets of values of x for which this, relationship is not equal to 0. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to say x minus 2 plus 2 is not equal to 0. Since we added 2 to both sides to find x, so we have, now x is going to be not equal to what? We have 0 plus 2, which is equal to 2. So for the second one, okay, the domain is, we are going to say x dot dot. So we are going to write this. So x is not equal to what? 2. So that is the domain. So that is the set of values for which we have x in this function. Okay. Now, what about the last one? Okay, we have it as what? We have, let's simplify it in this form. 1 over what? Square root of what? X. Okay, for this, the domain is going to be x is greater than what? 0. Okay, so the sets of values here, okay, that satisfy this function of x will be, we are going to have our x minus 3 greater than 0. So we are going to solve for x, making x subject. So we are going to add 3 to both sides, okay, to be able to find the sets of values of what x. So if we add 3 to both sides, this becomes minus 3 plus 3 is 0. So we have x on the left hand side is greater than 0 plus 3 is what? 3. So the domain for the third one, the domain is curly bracket, we have x, and now we're going to write this relation, x is greater than what? So that gives us the solution to this simple problem. So alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. I'll see you guys in my next one.